Hello, hello, welcome back. I just realised I'd forgotten to mute my microphone during the first moment of the stream, so sorry if you heard any background noise during the intro there. Welcome. We're back. We're back doing stuff. The good old arty stuff. It's been a while. It's been a while, hasn't it? Good to be back. Good to be back. I'm just currently rejigging my microphone because I've been moving it. I've moved it since. Let me know if the music's too loud. I can always turn that down. But yes, welcome. We're back. We're back. Hiya, Sefamesh. Hello. Aha. Welcome back. Thank you so much for resubscribing. Thank you. Welcome. Righty-ho. I need to do some things on the subscriber front, actually. I need to do little badges and some sort of new stuff. You checked Twitch at the right time. You sure did, Simmersizzle. Welcome. I'm going to move around to my iPad so we can have a chat. Awesome. Nice to have everyone here. I'm sure more people will come bouncing in. But yeah, we're back. We're back. So, I'm going to jump right into it. I feel like today might not be like the longest stream ever because I'm slightly... Oh, we've got a hydrate. I've got an iced coffee here. Hi, thank you, Cyancraft. Welcome. I've got an iced coffee here, so this is going to be lovely. Just hear me. We have returned. We're back. There we go. I'm just going to take a sip of my iced coffee every time. That's nice, man. Oh, yes. I took another sip there in honor of the first hydrate of the month, or since we're back. Starting off strong, exactly. Let me know if anything's too loud, if the music's too loud, if I'm too loud. I had to have another fiddle around when I got back. So yeah, if there's anything that I can improve, do let me know. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Like I said, I probably won't have a massively long stream because my throat is a bit sore. So we'll see how long I hold out. I've been like up and down. I met up with some friends yesterday and there was a lot of carpool karaoke, so you know, it's from there. But yeah, today, what we're drawing today, I've already got a sketch because I did it on I think I drew this on the plane. Well, hello, Fresh Cucumber, welcome. Well, hello, or you could say hello, aha. Today, I did this sketch on the plane back, actually, coming back home, because I haven't been watching that much Afterlife. I've almost said Last Life there, but I have been watching MythicalSausage's perspective because I just think he's a great content creator, and if no one else, if you guys haven't followed and haven't been watching his videos, I recommend. He's a good guy. Anyway, from his video, spoilers if you haven't been watching like the most recent, he died and is now a wither, which absolutely love the concept because I previously did this art for Angel Sausage because he was an angel previously. But now, basically, I need to be careful not to show too much spoilery stuff that I've been working on in my Procreate folders. Well, that's not necessarily a scene. There's not necessarily a scene in the sketch. But you've got MythicalSausage here as the Wither. We've got Shubble as the Shadow Demon. And we've got Scott here at the front as the vampire because they were kind of talking about meeting up and maybe like forming a dark alliance, and I love that idea. It hasn't happened yet. I don't know if it will happen. That exactly, the Wither is an exact opposite of an angel, which I love. So I might just go through like the single there's thoughts. I had the most thoughts on Sausage's design, I'm going to be honest, because I was like, yes, he's a Wither. It's perfect. I love it. Basically, what we have is... Have I downloaded down the... No, the opacity's at max, okay. But basically what we have here is... He's still got wings, but they're skeletal wings. So, like, there'll be bones. Exactly, Wither with broken wings. He's got... There's not going to be, like, any kind of bat part in the middle, no feathers, just bones, just skeletal stuff. I need to be careful here not to have tangents, because this is kind of going into his top. I've just realised. He's going to have a hood. He's going to be holding a wither skull. And something that, like design-wise, I'm quite excited about and drawing. Probably won't finish this today, by the way. but I will at some point. This is definitely one that I probably will finish. I don't even know if they're all three still alive. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I don't follow Shubbles, so I don't know if Shelby's still alive as the demon. But the design I love most here. Hiya, Ellie. Welcome. I feel like there might be a hydrate coming along if they've got enough. Last time you said you didn't follow too many Afterlife other than Whip. List controls. Yes, Signcraft. Perfect. You're back. You're here. You have joined the thing. 1.5k. Awesome. Signcraft, you have fallen in the same hole that I have when Empire started. That is very similar to what I was experiencing. Because when Empire started, I only really followed Scott. But that series got me to follow, like, Jimmy, Sausage, and there's the hydrate. I've got an iced coffee today, so yes, love the hydrates. Nice big sip. But considering it's coffee, it'll go right through me, so bathroom break might be in order later. Anyway, I followed from Scott and Empires. I started following Fwhip. I followed Pearl as well. I completely forgot she was in Empires. But Fwhip. Oh, 1.8. That's scary. There it is. Good times when it was only 100. Yeah. I would have drowned by now if I'd kept it there. I basically follow half of the Empire's people, and since most of them are now in Afterlife, I've just got, yeah, it was great when Hermitcraft and Afterlife started like almost on the same weekend. You know what I just realised? I'm not sure if my microphone is on the same setting as it was previously. Nope, we're good. I just checked because I had a bit of a play around with something that might be coming on in the future. Yeah, so basically, yeah. I follow so many people now. But anyway, the design that I like most on Sausage, some of you might have already seen it. I don't know how clear it is with the sketch. This part here, so this is kind of like his cloak going down, and then this is his top. See you in a bit, Ellie. This is his top, and here is basically like an opening where we'd see, if he were just a normal person, we'd see his chest. But here we see ribs, because he's a wither. So I just kind of like want and kind of be able to see through to maybe see, yeah, a bit dark, I guess. Like some black bones, some withered bones. X-Life 2.0? I never watched X-Life. I kind of wanted to in the Hermitcraft hiatus get into that maybe, have a look, but I didn't get around to it. So yeah, basically I've put the most thought into Sausage's design. He was originally planning the Saturday until Green and Hermitcraft started. Oop. Oh dear. Oh well. Although Green, I don't know if Green organised the Saturday. They're kind of a community. It's not Green organising stuff. Anyway, yeah, he's holding a wither skull. I think that's all that there is to say about Sausage's design. I've had the most thinking about his. Shubble is a shadow, so there's not really much I can do about her. I've never drawn her before, so it'll be fun to kind of draw her for the first time. I thought that maybe like her hand and her arm that you can see here, I'm drawing on the wrong layer, that you can kind of see here, could be like wrapped in bandages just to kind of give her some sort of hold on reality, to kind of like hold her together, because otherwise she'd just merge with the shadows. Give her some sort of slightly physical form, so maybe wrap a bit, oh gosh, German, a bit in bandages. I can't, why did I jump into German there? I've been speaking English for the last month or so, yeah, weird that I jumped into German. And Scott, he was like the final thought vampire. There's not really much to say. Kind of like at the front here, I'm drawing on the wrong layer again. At the front here, just going like, I want it to be like a, she has a crown on the skin? No, it's not too late. Definitely not. Thank you. I might just do that kind of thing. It's really hard to see, I'm going to be honest. I kind of like looked up her skin on NameMC, but obviously it doesn't have the shadow effects. So I basically also just screenshotted. It could have a crown. I don't know. We could add a crown. It could be our creative liberty. I don't know. Coffee and hydrates. You think, oh my gosh, are you going to make me chug the coffee? You can't make me chug. It's so big. It's like, no. Do you know those mugs? It's not even a mug, but do you know those, like, it's too evil. It's too evil, guys. I'm going to be hyper. Basically, I'm just trying to think how I can show this. I wonder if I can just quickly get my stuff out the way on my desk. No, guys, please. It's one of those things. Hold on. Can I open my camera? I'm not going to open my camera. I'm going to explain it. It's one of these mugs that is like a glass jar, I guess. I don't know how widespread they're quite hipstery, really. And then you've kind of got like the design of a glass there, and then you can put a jar on top, a jar lid, and it's got a mug there, and it's massive. It's massive. It's very big, guys. It's like there's lots of it. Of course, everyone wants to torture me as soon as I'm back. I'm gonna jump in. While you guys decide if you're going to do it or not, I'm going to jump into maybe line art. I'm going to start with... Is it a mason jar? I'll Google mason jar quickly. Mason jar. Images. Yeah, literally, it's a mason jar. Literally that. With a handle. They're very big. They're massive, guys. You're going to kill me. Where's Crow? Crow's upstairs. I don't know. I don't know if he's watching the stream or not. But he might be doing his own thing. I'm not gonna disturb him. Right. So I'm gonna start with the line art, as we do. He has lots of points. My brother is upstairs, but I'm not gonna go disturb him. I'm gonna leave him out of this. The line art is gonna be very... Does have a crown. Okay. Jizz. We'll keep the crown then. I quite like the idea of a crown anyway. I think I'd have kept it anyway, even if she didn't. So we kind of got like... Actually, I'm gonna quickly look at the skins because I didn't. So Sausage has a gem here. This is going to be so bad. I feel like I have to drink some now before you guys do it, so I don't have to chug it. It's got ice cubes in it. It's just... it's going to be so bad. I'm scared. Doesn't help that Sausage is down there in the corner where I kind of need him up here for his skin. Anyone know? Has anyone got any lore? Has anyone got any lore on this? In every skin that Sausage has, he's got like this gauntlet. Is there a reason for that? Any sausage enjoyers for a long time? Anyone? Can anyone explain that to me? If there's like a reasoning for that? If it's like probably not a robotic arm or anything. Is that maybe... I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Is it like a... He's a very fantasy... Chug coffee sounds horrible. Thank you, Zimmers, as well. At least someone here is on my side. I have got a water bottle next to me, actually. Is it full? It's empty. I need to go fill up my water bottle. Give me 2 seconds, guys. But I do plan to finish the coffee first. Sausage is such a jazz, well, you know. Well. Oh my gosh, I think sparkling... I don't think I'd do sparkling water. Firstly, I don't really like sparkling water. But I wouldn't do sparkling water because I don't think that's very healthy. If I'm gonna be honest. So, he's got a hood. We'll figure out the hair in just a bit. We'll do the nose first, though. Oh, Katie. What sound does coffee do? What do you mean, what sound does coffee do? Oh, is it... Hi, you just made welcome! As in, like, the bubbles. Am I going to spill it all over myself? No, I'm never going to chug sparkling water, don't worry. That is not very good. I do have some sort of self-preservation. I do know where to stop. I am very conscious of that. I'm not gonna spill the coffee over myself. Oh, actually, I can tell you what iced coffee sounds like. That's what it sounds like. That's me stirring my iced coffee. Oh, just Mips here doing the hydrate. Thank you. I can have a sip of my coffee. I put vanilla in it and it's lovely. Right. I don't quite know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of attempting some sort of semblance of a of lineup. I don't like that. I don't know. Do we want... You know what? I might just do the whole... Give it an edge. So it's got like an outside and an inside. So it's not just a line. There we go. What sound does water make is a meme now? Yes. Agreed. I do want to do some hydrate emotes. That might be a future stream. Open a box feeling badly. Is there a box that you can maybe cut open with like some scissors or something? Because that might be an option. Now we want to get the shape of the hood right, because that can make everything look very bad if it's not the right shape. Kind of like that. Congrats. It's quite big, but the question is, we don't want to make his head look very small. I'll give him the gem here. That's sort of like a green gem. That's not the right position for the gem. Oh gosh. Perspective. Perspective is hard, guys. How to perspective? Sort of like that-ish. I promise I've been doing art. I promise I've been drawing in the meantime. Although I haven't done any art today, so it's probably why I'm slightly rusty. Oh, I haven't been able to watch all the Hermitcraft videos yet. I've just come from watching Iskall's. And while I was making the coffee, I found myself singing Never Gonna Give You Up because of the end of Iskall's video. So I was like, okay, well, this is my life now. I'm rickrolling myself. So so there's kind of two bands. I want to keep fairly close to the thing. I missed this too. It's good to be back. I'm gonna keep very close to Sausage's skin. Apart from the fact that this part looks like... Oh, it actually goes over the shoulders. Oh, let me figure this out. Josephine, sweetie. How do I sing it in German? I'd have to like sit down and translate it. That would be really hard. I'm awful at translating stuff. So basically he's kind of got... I didn't screenshot the back. I'm just trying to think. It kind of has like this empty part over the shoulder. I haven't got enough points for that. You guys would have to give me a moment to translate it. And I'm gonna be honest. How does the verse go? I can't remember the verse. I only really know the chorus. But I'm awful at translating. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Oh, wait. We're no strangers to love. Whoa, Mint Booty! Welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi! So awesome of you to raid. We're drawing a bit of Afterlife, people. Welcome. Welcome, peeps. That's so kind of you to raid. Wow. Hope you had a good stream. Hiya, Billy. Welcome to the chat. This is the first time I think I've been raided by someone I don't know. Hiya, Mint. Hope you had a good stream. What were you guys doing? Where you come from? Hiya, Mint. Thank you so much. Awesome. What were you guys up to? We were just talking about the Rick Astley Rickrolling. I didn't know the thing anymore. I didn't know the verses. That now it comes back to mind. Awesome of you to raid. I hope we had a good stream. So basically what we're doing, darling raiders, and thank you so much for following. So cool. Awesome to have you guys here. What we're doing some Afterlife fan art at the moment. The Afterlife SMP. Ooh, awesome! Your first commission. That sounds so cool. I want to open a commission some point soon. Oh, we've got the hydrate. That's a big thing in our chat. Where a lot of people make me hydrate, but yeah, people like. Thank you so much for following. Nice to meet you too, Mint. Awesome to have you here. They basically, everyone tries to drown me with channel points because I've got a hydrate channel point. A commission is when you ask someone to draw something for you, and then it's like, and then you pay them for it. Yes, with the Hydra Haters. I was thinking I always call it the Hydra Haters. But it sounds like haters. Don't like that. We don't want to be haters here. We're lovers. So I was thinking the Hydra Hearters. But yeah, we're doing some Yeah, I guess. If that's a way to introduce us, we're sure a cult, I guess. Yes, exactly. But yeah, we're doing some Afterlife fan art, which is from a Minecraft SMP. And there's 3 peeps that we're doing. We're kind of doing like 3 evil characters. We're nice people, no need to worry. We are very nice. Apart from people kind of every now and again trying to drown me in water, but it's quite good because I don't drink enough otherwise. If I'm being honest. I probably shouldn't have admitted that because they're going to drown me again. You guys are going to drown me again. But yeah, commission work sounds so cool. It's like such a big step. Which one's my... So the Afterlife SMP is like... is basically the premise of it is that people have 10 lives. I've just realised the opacity of that is down. People have 10 lives. So it's kind of like hardcore... but you've got 10 tries, right? Hardcore Minecraft, but you have 10 tries. And they play with the Origins mod, which basically gives you like a superpower. Means that every time you have a like you're a hybrid of something, and so every time you die, you get a new origin randomly assigned to you. And yeah, these guys are pretty awesome. We've got MythicalSausage here. Tell you what, I'll write it next to them. So this is MythicalSausage here. I'll do it in his purple, why not? It's an not mystical. Mythical. I can't type. It's an awesome SMP. I definitely recommend trying it out. No, just make... And then we have Shubble, who is... So basically, MythicalSausage at the moment is a Wither hybrid. So he's part Wither. Shubble here is like part Shadow. And we have Scott at the front here, who is part Vampire, or basically just a vampire. Yeah, they're trying to kill everyone. They're kind of the evil ones at the moment. So yeah. It's really fun. I definitely recommend watching it. I don't know what kind of SMPs you're aware of, but especially like Scott here, he's quite popular in the Minecraft community. He is one of the organizers of MCC Minecraft Championships, so I guess maybe that might be a grappling point for someone who doesn't really know about the peeps on this server. Some are definitely gonna try war, yeah. It's a cool server. It's a really cool concept. I've really been enjoying it. I've done a couple of character designs already. So this was Sausage's previous skin, MythicalSausage's previous skin, his origin. He was an angel, as in part angel. So I've drawn that. And then also these are two others. We have on the right, we have Gem, and she was part villager. And on the left, we have Fwip. They're all part of the same SMP, who was like part illusioner or pillager. And I also did, we have an Etho drawing halfway through. And I also did Smallish Beans, Joel, who was part Blaze at one point. So yeah, I've been doing quite a few of the designs. But currently we're doing like 3 kind of evilish designs. Probably won't finish it today, but we're kind of just doing some work on it. Baked beans. Yeah, we love baked beans. There we go. Crowlander's back. Crow's here. Thanks for subscribing, bro. We just had a raid, bro. We just had a wonderful bunch of raiders coming in. Very kind of everyone to join. This is where... yeah, exactly. I knew Ellie would immediately ask how many points Crow has. Because Crow kind of seemingly has an infinite amount of points always. Yeah, there we go. I don't quite know how to do Sausage's beard here. I'm scared. First hand, we'll see what the Hydrahators can do. To chug the bottle. No, we can only do one. Sepha, we agreed that we only do that once a stream. So basically, chug the bottle is if we get 10 hydrates in a row without any other chat messages in between. I'm gonna try this mouth again. It's not working out very well. If we get 10 hydrates in a row with no chat messages in between, that means we get that I have to chug a bottle. Torture my sis with coffee. Do I have to chug the coffee? Ah, true. So we could do one in this stream and one in the other. It's quite an expensive go, but yeah, we get it every now and again. I want him to have like a nefarious grin. It's not really working out. Sorry if I'm making anyone nauseous with the amount that I move the canvas around. Let's maybe, before we even do any kind of beard action on Mr. Sausage here, let's just give him a jaw and then we'll figure it out from there. That's just such a massive jaw. Big chin, but it doesn't matter. Probably quite weird seeing him without a beard. Kind of like that. And then if we kind of give him a beard around there. Like that. Very nice consistency, yeah. Sausage without a beard is very, very weird. So I'll just get rid of that as soon as I possibly can, kind of thing. I'm not very good at drawing beards, I'm going to be honest. I find beards incredibly hard. Actually, hold on. Does Fripp have a beard? Did I not draw Fripp with a beard? Oh, no, I did. Okay. I was just like wondering, wait a minute. That would have been a massive error on my side. I'm streaming at a good time. This is fairly normal for my streaming time, I think. I often start at 6 o'clock. Oh, Hermitcraft Season 9 is wonderful. It's so cool to see everyone like mess around again. Yeah. We love Hermitcraft. I love the idea of the April Fools, the Secret Fools that Green set up, because I personally also was never really a fan of like April Fools videos. I always find it like they were always cheap jokes. It was always quite boring to watch, I'm gonna be honest. But these pranks, yeah, these pranks are so fun. Beware, I haven't seen all of them, so I won't be able to comment on all the pranks. And some of them I don't know who pranked who, so I'd quite like to kind of find that out organically, if that's alright with everyone. But I think I know who Doc pranked. I haven't watched it yet though. Is this kind of okay? And then just give him a bit of a forehead, and then we can kind of design the hair around it. What did I... Someone went live! Yeah, I didn't have a chance to watch it yesterday, so I was catching up this afternoon. Twitter was hilarious, I can imagine. I stay so far away from Twitter. Not my kind of platform. Let's give him good... Let's just have a look. So his hair's long there. I need to just figure out how I draw sausage. Have I still... Yes, I've still got this comic here that I did a while ago. So I've given him fairly curly hair there. His hair's long here. I'm not going to draw his hair long in the other one. The prank that Tango did, or the prank that was done on Tango? Because I haven't watched Tango's prank yet. I have yet to. Oh gosh. But I do look forward to seeing... It's just such... pranks are so cool, especially on the Hermitcraft server. There's just a whole lot of fun built into it. I haven't seen Tango's prank yet either. I don't know who you pranked. I kind of can have a guess on who pranked who based on the thumbnails. But yeah. I'm just trying to get like this fold in this fabric. I've been trying to like learn fabric folds in my time away. I don't think I've gotten that much better at it. But I'm doing... You can also drink without the hydrates. I sometimes do. Doc's was the best. I think if it's the one that I'm thinking of, yes, it definitely was. 140. Ah, there we go. There's a hydrate. Let me just do a bit of stirring again so that... Oh, we've got 2 hydrates. Don't tell me this is where we chug. Please don't. Oh my god, please don't tell me this is where we chug. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no. I've only at least got half a thing left. Am I seriously chugging half of a coffee? Guys, this is your doing. I can't... This is your doing. I am not responsible for how hyper I will be after all the caffeine that will then be running through my veins. Just so you know. Yeah, Crow coming. No! He's asking me if I want a refill on the coffee. I do not want more coffee. Go away. I'm so sorry for bed. Oh, I didn't enjoy that as much as the first half. I hope we can accept that there was half a coffee that it was... That was a lot. Oh my gosh. No, bad idea, Crow. We do not do it. Good job. Yay. No, I'm just gonna be absolutely full. Yeah, bye. Thanks, Crow. Go away. I'm gonna need the toilet in the like next 10 minutes. Just so you broke me. I'm broken. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm feeling so burpy. That's the worst. You guys are the worst. Right. Team effort. Yeah, thanks very much. Thank you so much. I was trying to figure out Sausage's hair. I was trying to figure out stuff. I'm most definitely not finishing this today, so you know. I made the rules. True. My fault. Right, let's give him a bit kind of like curly hair. I think curly. I feel like I need to burp all this time. Is too much caffeine bad for you in one like hit? Can that give you like a heart attack or something? Nope, we're not going to think about that. We're not going to think about that. I feel like I might be banned from Twitch if I get a heart attack. Anyway, let's give him slightly curly hair. And I like the idea of it kind of like coming out. Hold on, where's his hairline? Good idea to think about where his hairline is. It's slightly curly. Imagine dying on stream. No, it's alright. Cringe, bruh. Bro, Crowlander would have to take over. He'd have to finish the artwork if I was rushed to the hospital. And none of you guys want that. None of you guys want Crowlander finishing this artwork. Believe me. This feels like this hair. A quarter of your water bottle. Thanks, Ellie. It's not quite as much, but you know. But that's the only time we're doing that this stream, so that's fine. It's this the way this drawing is reminding me is kind of like how I draw Scar's hair. Good times with Scar. His hair, kind of like how the quiff, but only a little more like wavy, curly. So yeah, I'm just attempting to get some sort of thing in it. But not so that it's too... I don't know how... What's the image from? What's what image from? Which one are we talking about? I was thinking of making a Discord server, and that's on the to-do list. Oh, the drawing that I showed just now, that was a Third Life drawing. Yeah, hold on. This one. I've shown these a couple times before. Back in Third Life, when Third Life was on, I basically did a 3-part drawing. So basically the first one that I did was the Red Army. Gosh, I almost said the Crastle Alliance. The Red Army, with all... Yeah, I basically did a 3-parter with all the alliances. So, the Red Army, the Crastle Alliance, and the Sand People. Or the rest. Oh, thanks, Ellie. I do my best. I just like drawing. Those drawings were actually almost a year ago. Guys, Third Life was like 10 months ago. Let that sink in. This piece of garment is too high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distort it. Make it a bit larger. I feel like the sketch is a bit sketchy, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, it feels like it was only yesterday. And I think the elbow needs to go up a bit higher. Basically, I had previously only drawn him to there. And then I realised Scott needs to come a lot further ahead. The way Scott was standing wouldn't have made sense with how much I'd drawn Sausage, so, you know. I think because I feel like it came out when I had my finals. I had my finals like May, June. So that was, yeah, almost 12 months ago. Well, that's your doing, my dude, Ellie. So I think, like, yeah, curly hair does suit Sausage, I feel like. I feel like that is... And then I'll kind of have it going round-ish. So it is like a fringe. Was worth it. That's very subjective whether it was worth it. Ah, why did I make this rule? Anyway. So we'll do some mischievous eyes. And he's obviously going to have, like, glowing eyes, right? No, Exuma! What was the next video that I was going to watch? I can't remember. Probably, like, Greens or Impulses. I remember seeing them on my dashboard. My subscription board. So, you know. Hold on. He looked like he was looking... I don't think I did a very good job of the sketching. Oh, no secret fool's facts. I feel like he needs to kind of be looking more at the camera. So we've kind of got like a half closed eye, ready for mischief. Yeah, that's an okay thing. I should do green and dock. As in, like, draw them? Dude, if you were there for the for my Hermitcraft reaction stream, it was a mess. Ayo sis, ayo bro, what's up? 7th of April? What's the 7th of April? What happened on the 7th of April? Secret of Dumbledore. Okay. Yes, brother? Bye-bye, Just Smith. Hope you have a nice day. If you're asking to go watch Secrets of Dumbledore, I might have already promised my mates... Adios, exactly. I might have actually already promised my mates to go with them. Also, I'm probably going to be busy on the 7th exactly. Because of reasons that life reasons. Yeah, I liked them. They were alright. I watched all the others with friends, so I do plan on watching. And I went to the cinema. To watch all the others. Do you want to come out and do you want to come and hang out with me and my friends? You've got a pre friend as well, though. That'd be weird. I did not watch Moon Knight. It's on my to watch list, but I was kind of like, it's literally when the day it came out is I was traveling, so yeah. Well, we'll have a talk about this later, bro. But it's kind of like tradition. Fantastic Beast movies is with those mates. Right. That's an okay expression, right? Good but kind of chaotic. I just love Oscar Isaac. That's the main dude's name, right? He was in the guy that was in Star Wars. I think he's a great... basically, his character that he played in Star Wars, Poe Dameron, he saved the entire sequel series for me because I liked his character so much. And his whole dynamic with Finn in the last film was just the best part of it. No, I like that there. If I ask, is it good? Well, I do my best. Sometimes stuff kind of just can look wrong though. So what I'm gonna do, because this is sometimes a good thing to do. If you've been looking at an artwork for very long, and I do this every now and again, but I don't do it often enough. If you've been looking at an artwork for too long, it can look good in your eyes, but if you mirror it, it'll make you look at the whole thing again and kind of see it in a new light. And then you can kind of have a fiddle and get improve stuff. Cause like I feel like his head's coming out too far. His eyes might be too high. Kind of like, actually, now that we're talking about Moon Knight, doesn't he kind of look like Oscar Isaac? Is that the vibe we're going for when we're drawing? It just looks wrong. Well, it's probably a good idea to do it. It's probably a good idea to flip drawings, because if it looks wrong on that side, that means there's stuff that you probably need to change. And even if the right side round doesn't look wrong for you, people who will then view it for the first time will see, will kind of see those mistakes that you see when it's flipped. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. You have no idea what's wrong. You just kind of need to analyze it for a bit. It's learning. It's all in the learning process. Just kind of take it. It definitely does look wrong. I'm having it on a different side. But maybe sometimes you just need to like keep it flipped on that side, go away, and then come back to it. That might be that, yeah. That's not how folds work, Katie. They go inwards, not outwards. What am I even doing? Best here. I'm trying my best. I think folds are so hard, man. So it was like, imagine how the garment would flow, and I'm like, I don't know how the garment would flow. One go away, come back to it, and then rage crit. I don't know. I don't usually have the problem that if I come back to, maybe that's just me being incredibly vain. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna quickly have a look at my anatomy book if I'm drawing these skeletons. And my desk is such a mess. Because it's so bad. I'm walking around so much. There we go. Anatomy book. Anatomy practice. I usually am like, I start despising drawings after a while, and then I come back to it, and I actually then can see the good parts in it and fix the bad parts, if that makes sense. I kind of then, if I come back to an artwork, I'm actually quite happy with how it looks, kind of thing. Okay, that's the wrong one. We're looking at the sternum. Don't mind me, I'm just referencing my anatomy book because the rib cage is actually something that I have already done. I haven't done a lot. It was my plan to do like an entire anatomy course, online course, in this year where I've been streaming, and like I've got time till September, and I've had time since June of last year to do this. I mean, I've got my theoretically my whole life, but that was the plan to get it done by then. And I've done like not even a 10th of the course. So, oops. So that's kind of like where the bone. Oop. I forgot my charger at a friend's yesterday, so that was unfun because I came home and my phone was like at 3%. And then I had to quickly text her going, have you got my charger? So I went to pick it up today. Right, so this is how bones work. Basically, your sternum, which is the thing that has your where your ribs are attached to, has 3 parts. We've got the mambrium, this one. Then we've got the gladius, also known as the blade. I don't know how detailed I want this. I accidentally killed the fly with your charger. Oh. And then we have the xiphoid process, which is the, aka the sword. Anatomy learning with Katie. The blade, techno. No. That kind of thing. So that's what it's actually made of. Now the question is, do I want to go that detailed? Or do I not? I don't actually think I did in a single drawing of the ribcage that was that detailed. So I think I'm going to just reference another drawing that I did. I didn't draw any of the single parts of the ribcage, which is not very helpful. Anatomy in high school. I never learnt anatomy in art class. It was more of a general thing. Like art class that we had. So we never really learnt anatomy. We learnt the anatomy of the hand, which I remember very little from. Do I want to do it like that? Or do I not want to do it like that? Just click on the book. The rib cage. We'll figure it out in a bit. I might actually just look up a picture of a rib cage, because I think my drawings are actually taking my own drawings as reference. I'd just be using my own drawings and then all the mistakes in it. Rib cage reference. Okay. So actually, they're not, there's one bone. It's one bone. Not 3 bones. This is just how they described it in the thing. So this is me being a silly person. It's 1 bone. And then we've got ribs connected to each part of it. I think that's... yeah. So, we have it there. Oh, I find school so confusing. It's like every single country has its different system. And people from different countries trying to explain their schooling to each other. It's just so hard. It's so much easier to just give an age. Like an approximate age that you were when you did the thing. So, yeah, that's actually not a bad spot. But what I do want is for that to go further down. Like that. And then this kind of is 1, and then it splits into multiple. Splits into 3. So as we kind of go in there, I'll just have it split into 2. We don't need to be that anatomically correct. Or we can split into the 3rd one further down kind of thing. Sort of like that. And see you, Fresh Cucumber. Hope you have a good day. And then, hold on, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So that one up there might not be visible. Or at least maybe just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of like there. Those kind of positions. Adios! So I'll sketch them on that side and then I'll draw them in on this side. Because we kind of have to have the position all right to be right as well. Me just completely working off of a reference image. Which is quite tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, yeah, 5, okay. We're good, we're good. There we go. I won't do it all because we'll have his kind of like top covering it. I'll go through there, but I'll do that on a different layer. And then we'll just erase these and kind of mirror it so that it looks symmetrical. You'd think the amount of times that I've drawn Zombie Cleo in the way that I draw her, I'd kind of understand how ribs work because I kind of half draw her ribs, slightly poking out. I'm kind of confused as to what part is white. You know what, since this is going to be a black bone and I'll be doing it black, I might just actually make these bones completely coloured out. We'll see. But that gives me a good reference of what's bone and what isn't. And then we'll just kind of like, because this is a more of an... I'm just going to insert a reference. No, that's not the one that I want. I'll do the canvas. I think I referenced that picture to get Shubble's hand here. I think that's why we had a burning mumbo there. Right, let's get this reference down to scale and up in the corner so we can kind of see the whole picture at once. Hi, Henry. A Minotaur skeleton. That sounds... Oh my gosh, that sounds so hard. That sounds really tricky. Because you need to think about where everything goes. Does he have like 2 lungs, 2 hearts? That's really interesting to think about, actually. Saturday evening is prime uploading time, I guess, because very few people will be working on the Saturday evening, I guess. No, just one. No one understands the ribcage. True. But doing it like with a Minotaur and a horse and... Oh, dude. Oh, phew! Guys, I thought I'd been drawing on the sketch layer all this time. No, we're fine. We're fine. I just had them both selected. It's all good. Panic over. Slight panic for a second, but we're okay. I should just liquefy this, let's be honest. Yeah, that's so good. Oh, I don't know why I keep zooming out. I could just look at the reference. You're learning about bones in school. It's really weird because I think I missed that part in biology. Basically, we have a system here in Switzerland where you have 3 levels of schooling when you're between when you're like 12 to 16-ish. You have 3 levels of schooling depending on your academic and how academically like knowledgeable you are, because there's a lot of apprenticeships that you do in... Not a lot of people go to university in Switzerland, a lot of people just do apprenticeships. And so 2 of those schools gear you up for apprenticeships, and then one of them gears you up for university, or like next schooling, I guess college you could call it, and then university. And basically that means that the school with the... And you can move up schools if you're good enough, basically. And the school with the higher, more theoretical learning, less practical learning, does that kind of stuff a lot earlier than others. And what I did was I went to the middle school of those kind of like things. So a lot of it was theoretical knowledge, a lot of it was practical knowledge. It was very good. And practical learning. But that meant that they would have done anatomy a lot. A school lesson with Katie, exactly. That meant that they would have done like biological stuff like that in a later year. But halfway through that, because you go there for 4 years, halfway through that schooling, I went one school up because my grades were good enough. And they had probably already done bones and anatomy and stuff. So I actually never did that in school because they'd already done it in the school that I went to and they hadn't done it yet in the school that I left. So, you know, great. A school lesson about schools. Yep, exactly. That's what we're doing today. It's always really hard to explain. The school system here is really quite good because it focuses not just on people who are academically gifted, but people who are like very practical. And I mean, I don't know how it is with in other countries. I don't know the schooling system in others, but I kind of have like from media and stuff, there's a little bit of knowledge on how it works in America and in the UK because people. I've got family in the UK and they talk about it. My cousins go through the English schooling system. Sounds like I'm smart. I do my best. But yeah, that's kind of how it works where I live. And they don't just focus on people who academically are talented. They also focus on people who are like really good at practical work, at like using their hands to build stuff and make stuff and learning those kind of practical skills. I had a year of cooking classes kind of thing It's very, very good. Post-high school? What are the ages for high school? It's like the ages for that school level is between 12 and 16. So it's 4 years. So that's his bones. I might as well just colour them out, actually. Completely. Because they can then be pure black. Or should I? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Will it make it too hard to kind of understand what's going on? What I might do is I'll colour it out, but I won't colour out like the complete edges, so we do have like a line between. Yeah, I'll kind of leave it blank. High school's 15 to 18. So 15 to 18 is maybe my kind of would be college for me, because at 16 a lot of people go into apprenticeships, because from 16 onwards you can legally work here. So a lot of people go into apprenticeships, and the way it works is that like if you get the right average, which, because there's continuous assessment in Switzerland, means you've got multiple exams every week, not like one gathering of a whole bunch of exams at the end of the year, but you have continuous assessment. So you have like, you go through one subject of the subject matter in the field, and then you have an exam on it. And then those exams kind of like add up, and you get an average at the end of the year. And if your average is good enough, like I said, if you're good enough, you can go up schools. But at the end of that schooling time, the best people, if you've got a good enough average, then you can go up to a next school. Several tests a week, yeah. I think there's a lot of schools that do that. I'm pretty sure the UK has started doing that with mock exams, especially because of COVID times, where a lot of people couldn't attend, like with the whole problems. With that was a mess. That basically the whole schooling system in the UK was kind of a bit of a mess in 2020, because they couldn't do the final exams because of lockdown. Oh, I don't know what I want to do now, and I'm like post college, I guess. I'm gearing up for university in summer. I took a gap year just to kind of chill, just to kind of recover from burnout, basically. Not in many classes. I have a ton of work. Basically, the way the Swiss school system works as well is you have all classes until you go to university, until you choose a university course. So me, hating French, for instance, I had 9 years of French and I couldn't drop it any earlier. 9 years of learning French. You get a very broad thingamajigger. You get very broad general knowledge in the schools here. You're in your first year at college at 18, and 4 exams a semester. I don't really know what's best, because I had like final exams in my school, which is the school after the one that I was talking about with the 3 levels. I had my final exams at the end there, just to kind of get an average. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's quite prominent, isn't it? I like that a lot. So I'm not a massive fan. Graduating in May, baby, awesome! Oh, school system in different countries are so confusing. But I had final exams, plus continuous assessment, so that was quite stressful. Plus I had like a final, I don't even know what to call it, like a massive project that I had to do that was also graded, in like November of 2020, that we worked on for half a year. So very stressful year, 2020, 2021. That school year was very, I needed a break, basically. Desperately in need of a break from school, and I think I have recovered from it. And we'll be doing university, starting university in September. But yeah. So I'm not sure whether I prefer the exams at the end of the year. Gonna get Minecraft as soon as you can. Awesome. You know, he's great. Spent half your day messing around. Yeah, as soon as he's like, oh, I think our playlist is finished, so we'll start the playlist again. Yeah, hold on. And start the playlist again. I don't know whether I prefer continuous assessment or like exams at the end of the year. It was very stressful at the end, but like continuous assessment means you're in constant stress throughout the entire year. So it's like, yeah. Universities have end of semester exams, I think. Senior year is like the last year, I think, of high school. So once you finish the exams, you're kind of like not really paying much attention to what's going on anymore, and you can kind of just mess around. Say no to this. Yeah. Now let's see if we can figure out the folds in here. I feel like his hand's too high up, so I'm going to maybe move that down a bit. I feel like we're only going to get to sausage around this time around. I'll figure out what to do where I'd finish the sketch later on. Kind of like that. Although skull's now off screen, but oh well. Like that. Further in. I can just make the canvas bigger, I guess. I've fiddled so much with the canvas size on this. It's, yeah. It's gonna be a weird speed paint if I ever do look at the speed paint again. Right. Sort of like that, I guess. Work smart, not hard. I'm sure you're working very smart. If you feel like it. There we go. Looks hard in Minecraft, yes. Awesome. I'm probably gonna pop onto our Minecraft server, the Pearl SMP again for the first time in a bit. In Minecraft, that's cool. Yes. Hard and smart and still be stupid. Okay. Now this is where we get into the hand. I did not ever... Actually, I should have figured out this hand long before. Do I try and find a thing? Our phone is ringing, but I can't go to it. Do I try and get to... I don't know. Do I try and find a perfect hand pose? Holding skull reference. Oh my gosh, I found like literally exactly what I needed. Hold on. That's the wrong hand though. Oh no, that's the right hand. Okay. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay. I'm just gonna plonk my phone there. Let's see. It's not the exact pose that I want actually. No guys, I'm gonna be spending forever looking for poses. So I'll do this part off stream because hand poses are hard. And yes, I'll be on it forever. So we'll just kind of leave it at that. Let's get rid of this reference. We don't need it anymore. What I will need to do is Google like wing skeleton, but we'll do that in a bit. Do a gacha meme. What's a gacha meme again? I'm sure if you explain it, then I'll know. So he's kind of got a robe. He's got a robe, so I'm not going to draw trousers like I was gonna. I'm going to kind of have kind of. I'm doing such a good job of explaining kind of stuff. I'll maybe have his robe kind of coming down there as the coat goes over. Or maybe the robe, I don't know. Does the robe come over the coat? Ah, animation meme. Gacha's a game. Oh, not heard of it. I've heard of gacha meme before, but I've never really known what it is. Or thought about what it might be. Right, no, we're going to move this because this... I want... wait a minute. What's this? What line is it? I'm confusing myself with my own drawing. There we go. That's what we need. And then we just do this. To kind of show that he's standing more straight. Whip's uploaded a video now. Oh, wow. Everyone's at it today. Saturday's a good day to do it. Especially Saturday evening. Kind of like that. And then we'll basically do... we need to do gold trims anyway. What do you do too? Try something confusing. Yeah. I'm working on an OC animatic at the moment. I've spilt the beans, there we go. And like, I did the building. Like, very simple character building, basically. Not even as like, design-wise concise as Sausage here. It was more like Scott, just kind of a general pose and stuff. And then I came to doing the line art, which is kind of what I'm doing now. And I just loathed my past self, going like, what were you trying to draw? What is this part? What is that part? I don't understand. I don't understand anymore. So I was kind of like, imagine just a drawing of me kind of interrogating another me, like past me, or sketch me, I guess. Kind of trying to understand what I was doing. And at some point strangling them. I could just imagine like a little drawing a little comic of a conversation between composition and building, which is basically what I call these sketches here. And then, because the line art is kind of also a sketch, it's very sketchy line art. Is Scott in front there? I don't even have to draw the arm. Yes, no arm drawage because Scott is in the way. We like covering stuff. Cool. But yeah, imagine like a conversation between sketch Katie, line art Katie, and colouring Katie, and it's just a big website layout. Awesome. That's interesting. But it's just like it ends up in a big fight. It's just a big brawl. Wing skeleton. I bet this is going to be fun. Oh. Okay. That looks semi-realistic. A lot of people are doing very design liberties. No, that's probably actually not realistic in hindsight. Oh gosh, this is pain. This is... I didn't want a tattoo reference. Me looking for references is the worst. Hands in pockets, yeah, hands in pockets is like the go-to. So this is not the kind of thing that I want. Maybe I should do Batwing reference? Oh, you know what? I've just found a skeleton of a dragon. I'm gonna go from there. That's fine. This is fine. It's fine. So, it is. I've really done a bad job of planning out these wings because wings kind of do this, and I've only done this. So, yeah. You have an OC that's older than 13. Most of your OCs are... Yeah. Most of our OCs are... Skeletons are so hard. Are adults over 18. Or 18 or over, I guess. Some of them are children, but that's because they're the children of some of the OCs kind of thing. So I'll just kind of have a bone poking out here. That'll be black bones, so, you know. And then I'll... Basically, this one is like your... I only know the German word. OC? Yeah, we got a couple of OCs. I'm working on an OC animatic at the moment. I might maybe do a couple of drawings. Oh, that's what OC means. Yeah. Might do some animatic drawing on stream, I don't know. Because I don't know how much I want to kind of share before the animatic goes live, I don't know. I wonder if I just kind of... I should be doing this on a different layer, actually, in hindsight. Copy and paste. Select that layer, select the area, and clear. There we go. Got it on a new layer. Characters you make yourself. Yeah, kind of little stories. So this guy has like a claw on the top of the wing, and I think that's quite cool. I'm drawing this way too small, actually, in hindsight. Let's just make this bigger. This is probably one of those things, again, where I need the reference in the corner. Just to have, like, an idea of the big picture. And then we've got a second bone here. It's like your forearm bone. There's like two. Sort of like that. Yeah. Adults. I never was like, of course it's the kind of thing that you... Sims, yes. Sims totally count as those. I think that's completely fair. I'm just gonna leave you guys on this screen here. Do a big thing for in case there's anyone coming new to the stream. Because your girl's gotta go to the toilet. Animated iron hand, awesome. Anyway, be right back. This is your doing, guys, because I had to chug a coffee, so yeah, be right back. See you in a bit. I'm back. Have we behaved? Chat. Chat. Chat, 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 chat. The BRB will be fun in time lapses. It'll just be there quickly. AFK for channel points. Sure. See you in a bit. You were first? You were first what? Aha, you were... Wow. See you in a bit, Sepha. Right, let's switch the phone back on. I'm leaning my phone up against my empty coffee mug. Right, I feel like these bones have to be A, slightly bent. Actually, it's on one layer anyway, so that's fine. Let's just liquefy this. Give it a bit more dynamics. Also like a bit bigger, some areas. Sort of like that. And I'm on a really bad brush for this. There we go. Let's get back to kind of like that. I'm going to kind of reform some of the bones because some of it looks a bit weird, but I like the shaping of it. Bones are weird things, aren't they? I'm just trying to think. One of the bones is bigger, and it's a different perspective that I'm using as a reference. So I kind of need to think around it. I think this is the bigger bone, the lower one, and then the top one kind of gets bigger at the top. Because that allows us to kind of twist our wrists. Or in this case, let Sausage twist his wing. Not going to be much use though, if we're being honest. Now this is kind of like a hand, and a hand has a whole bunch of weird little bones. So, whoop. Oh, you started working on the animatic idea? Awesome! That's so cool! Is there anywhere we can see to maybe, like... Oh, posture check, yes, here. Posture checking, thank you. You know, I've had like this thing on my desk all day, guys. I'm just going to eat a little bit. I've got a bit of Kinder chocolate that it's been staring at me. 3 scenes, ooh. Is there anywhere you plan on sharing it? Because I'd love to see it. Actually, you know what? I plan on making a Discord. Should I make an art section in that Discord that we can all kind of share art that we've done? I think that'd be quite cool. I think that might be... I'm assuming the Southlanders one. I don't think I've shared anything else. I've got a lot of animatic ideas, but I don't think I've shared any others. I'm sending the chocolate. Do you hear the thingy of the thing? It's on paper. You can take pictures of it. That's perfectly valid. Quick tip, if you're taking pictures of traditional artwork, you want good lighting. You want to do it outside, under, when it's like, the best is when it's kind of cloudy, but not like dark cloudy. So that there's no, that would be awesome. I mean, only if you want to, Henry, but it would be so cool. But if you're taking a picture of traditional artwork, put it outside and like in a shaded area, either like when the sun isn't, basically where the sun isn't directly shining on it, because then you'll have awkward shadows to work with. In a shaded area, take a picture of it, because that'll be your natural light. And it'll look best there rather than some sort of like yellow light from the inside or stuff. That is my hot tip for taking pictures of traditional artwork. No worries. Right, the chocolate is being consumed. Chocolate is good. I've taken a lot of English chocolate back home from the UK. Don't know if anyone here is from the UK, but man, Cadbury's mini eggs is probably my favourite chocolate. If you don't know what it is, then feel free to Google. But oh, it's my favourite chocolate, and I've bought like a couple of packets home. Cadbury's mini eggs, the best. How to take pictures of your drawings on your mum's tablet, as in you drew it on your mum's tablet? Because then you can just screenshot it and send it to yourself, surely. Like, email it to yourself. Oh, Cadbury's is so good, isn't it? Never had a Cadbury egg. I don't like the cream eggs. Like, there's Cadbury cream eggs, and then there's Cadbury mini eggs. And the mini eggs are just kind of like the Crunch Bar. What kind of Crunch Bar? Cadbury's Crunch Bar or the Believe me, Ellie, I've done so much like sending artwork on different devices. It's kind of just, it's not really to do with smart, it's more of a case of I've done it so many times. I don't know what bones I'm doing here, I'm just kind of doing little weird things. But I'm not a fan of the cream eggs, but the mini eggs, oh. What we always used to do, because we always used to go to the UK over Easter, right? To my nan's. And that was like we'd go every year. And so, like, the Easter chocolate that they have in the UK, they have these big eggs, like, the size of an ostrich. Oh, the crunchy. Oh, yeah, they're good. They're good. Is that the ones, like, with a honeycomb in the middle? Is that what those are? They're nice. But they'd have like big Easter eggs of chocolate, And then depending on what type you had like a chocolate bar in as well. And we'd always get, we'd kind of do the rounds around the UK, like visiting family members. And we get one each of like, from like every single family member. So we'd come home with so much chocolate. Rude, very rude. But yeah, we'd get so many of those eggs and there's so much nostalgia in it. But when we'd visit my grandmother, we'd always make like little cupcake-like things where we'd cover Rice Krispies in chocolate and put them into like little cupcake shells. And then we'd put one of those mini eggs on top. And that was like our Easter snack. One of the first things that I quote-unquote baked. I know you don't bake it, but you know. So yeah, wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, they only have 3. They only have 3. Is that normal for a bird, or is that just this single dragon? It's so good. It's so easy to do. You literally... okay, that dragon also... And that dragon has 4. That's fine. Easter in your country is really strange. It's so easy to do the nests. You basically just melt chocolate to make it like, yeah, completely fluid. And then you just pour it over some Rice Krispies and it's so good. I made some, basically. Was the point that I was trying to make. I made some yesterday morning. Had my friends try it. They loved it. And we've got some at home and I'm loving it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Same here. We always come home with like a suitcase full of chocolates. And when only one of us goes to the UK, we always get like an order of what we should bring home. So, yeah. A lot of my suitcase was just Cadbury's chocolate. And Reeves? Revels as well. I'm almost done with this skeleton flipping wing. I wonder if I'm just going to... I think I'll just copy paste it on the other side. And then just do a bit of liquefying. And also if we have family coming over to visit, then they always have to bring... Like their payment. Their payment of the Airbnb that is our guest room is that they have to bring chocolate. Right, how does that look without the thing? I think that looks alright. I feel like this part is just a bit too straight. So I'm just going to kind of bend it a bit. Like, because the others are also kind of bended. And like wonky wings, like the bones aren't quite attached, I guess. Kind of like that. Paying rent in chocolate. Yep. That's what they do. Duplicate and move. So now he's got 2 wings. No, it's not that easy. Hold on. We need to make this look better. We need to use this tool. And... Excuse me? That's a really weird tradition. That's so... Okay, yeah. That's so sad because Easter, like the traditional Christian meaning of Easter is actually quite a good, is a really nice message kind of thing. So it's a shame that that is what it's like with you guys. Strange. What do we think? I might erase some of the parts where it crosses over. Well, I'll have to anyway. But is that a good position for this wing to be in? Is the question. That is the question. It's very weird, definitely. Kind of like this. How are we feeling? Do we feel that's alright? I feel like this part needs to be... Don't really want it to be visible, so let's just make it kind of go in the back there. So it's kind of like a more... like skinny perspective. I don't even know how to explain it. Eggplant with chocolate. Completely valid. I feel like there's something that I haven't erased yet. How's that? I think that's pretty good. Then a bunny laying eggs? Well, yeah. True. I'll give you that. Hello? Ah, this line here. There we go. And then I think I'll colour out the... This part here, is that from here? This is where I'm confusing myself with layers. This is not good. Right. You said when he brings eggs. Yeah, I guess it depends on how you see it. Right. This is just taking so much of my brain power. I'm sorry if I'm not reacting as well as I could be. Let's just get rid of sausage here. All of sausage. There we go. Just the wing. We just want the wings. Too much grain power being used. Actually, I'll keep the big image up. What's this? Don't want that. The Easter Bunny is a weird one, I gotta say. It's like, yeah. A lot of traditions are very odd, actually, yeah. The, like where Halloween comes from is also a really weird tradition. The origins of Halloween. Because it's kind of like, well, especially like putting pumpkins out. Because you'd put out pumpkins to, some legends say that you'd put out pumpkins to ward away like evil ghosts or something. Evil spirits. But a legend that I've heard a lot of is that around that time of the year, you would sacrifice the most, like the prettiest or the brightest, the most talented child of the village to the ghosts. And if a family refused to give up their child to be sacrificed, as in like killed, that if family refused, that they'd put pumpkins around their house, which would then curse the family, something like that. I don't know, but it's a really weird origin story for Halloween. Fat man in the red suit. Oh yeah, that is Santa Claus. Yes, that's a weird one. I look forward to seeing what these bones will look like as black. I feel like they'll be a little ominous. I like the fact that there's still a bit of texture from the brush as well. Ooh, that already looks quite cool, doesn't it? Let's just colour out the rest really inefficiently, but you know, oh well. Holiday legends? Yeah. Old stories, man. Stories are old. They're just... There are many different versions. True. But, like, looking at them through the perspective of, like, some sort of modern perspective, I guess. 4th of July. I'm just trying to think. The like... Every country obviously has their like national day, right? The English one is so weird because you celebrate like different things. Obviously the 4th of July, I think America celebrates independence, I guess. I know the one in Switzerland is the 1st of April. April, not the 1st of April, 1st of August. But I can't remember what it celebrates. Yeah, Independence Day. The one in the UK is really weird because it's called Guy Fawkes Night, and you basically celebrate someone. Guy Fawkes is a guy who tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, which is or steal the no. Was it that or was it steal the crown jewels? I can't remember which one it was. When the Declaration of Independence was read. Okay. That's the 4th of July. Thank you for educating me. But basically you have Guy Fawkes Night, which was a guy who tried to do something terrible to either like blow up the Houses of Parliament or the Tower of London or whatever it was, or steal the crown jewels, I can't remember. But basically the moral of the story is he was stopped. And so I guess it's a celebration of the fact that this one guy failed to do a bad thing. Blow up the Parliament, okay. This one guy, he failed to blow up the Parliament. And you think, I feel like the British Empire, or as in like what it used to be, right? This is not me kind of spouting any kind of national stuff, like obviously what the British Empire used to do with all the slaving and the destroying of cultures and stuff. That was awful. But you'd think that they'd choose like a better day to celebrate in its history, rather than just celebrate a guy that failed to blow up the Parliament. You'd think that there'd be like one single day that is better in such a diverse history that the British Empire had. You'd think that they'd choose a better day to celebrate. But, oh well. I guess they had to choose someday, and they chose that one, I guess. Guy Fawkes Night. Although stopping someone from blowing up the Parliament does kind of tie into fireworks, if you think about it. So maybe, I don't know. You get to burn straw. You get to burn straw dummies. Is that supposed to be Guy Fawkes burning straw dummies? That's never something that I did, or like I have ever heard of. Also, what kind of random holidays? Some of them can be religious. I can't remember. Pancake Day's a weird one. Pancake Day is one of those ones that you feel like the internet created, but it's been around for so long. I'm so zoomed in. This is... yeah. Bank holidays, yeah. Oh yeah, all those bank holidays, I guess. True. There's quite a few... In Switzerland, it's quite interesting, because you've got quite a few religious holidays here. And each town is either Catholic or Protestant. So it depends on the towns. And depending on whether your town is Catholic or Protestant, you have holidays at different times. Like Catholic towns have more holidays than Protestant towns. So it's like really annoying if you go to school in a Protestant town, which is what I did, which is what I had, because that means you won't have holidays on days where Catholic towns have holidays, and it's really, really, it's like so bitter. Groundhog Day is kind of cute, yeah. Pancake is some tango would like. Oh yeah, who wouldn't like pancake? Pancake Day, I think, is sometime in February. I think. I've seen the Groundhog Day movie. I'm pretty sure. It's quite a cute one, but it's basically, yeah. That one is like the premise of. It's a classic, yeah. Basically, the premise of that one is that someone wakes up, and repeats the day that he does. I'm doing so badly at. It's when he lets the groundhog drive. I can't remember. It's been so long since I watched it. But basically, it's this guy. He wakes up, and is it like, has it got something to do with a girl? He's got to get a girl to fall in love with him or something. Holiday Class with Katie, yeah. But what I'm talking about is the film here, not really the holiday. But basically, this guy, he wakes up, and he relives this day again and again and again every time he goes to bed, or he's I think he like tries to die halfway through as well, but he just always wakes up in bed. He relives the day again and again. It's a lot like how a lot of stories have like played with that concept. I think it's a really fun concept to play with, like, to kind of get to know characters and stuff. Or if you want, like, a funny fanfic concept to kind of play around with, it's a lot of fun. The day starts over and over again. Yeah, until it gets completely gets it completely right. It's a really cool concept. It's really fun to, like. I love the idea of someone kind of knowing what's going to happen, or trying to get something right, and then trying to convince the people around them that that is the right thing to do, kind of thing. Hey, these skeleton wings are looking good. I'm happy. They look kind of real, even though I've just kind of tried it half trying it. My phone's just gone blur. That's completely thrown me off guard once again. I am so bad at stream. Phone go blur. Yeah, you had to say that people can get the date with a girl. It's always something to do with the girl. Am I right in remembering that it's Tom Hanks who plays the guy? I feel like it feels very much like a Tom Hanks film. Oh, we got a hydrate. Thank you very much. Oh, I was just about to grab my thingamajigger, my coffee, but it's empty. It has been too long. Why didn't he go on a date with the groundhog? That would have been so much better. But doesn't Groundhog Day like have something to do with, depending on how the groundhog, what the groundhog looks at, or I don't know. Every country has its own similar thing to Groundhog Day, depending on he needs to do two things, and depending on what he does, it's going to be like a fruitful spring or something, or the harvest will be a good one that year, something like that. Switzerland has one, or at least one of the cantons has one, and I can't remember what it is, but it's a weird one. It feels like it has something to do with fire. I've been taught it once before. I can't remember it at all what it is, but it feels like it has something to do with fire. Let's the groundhog drive the car. I need to watch Groundhog Day again. That's completely lost to my brain. I did not remember that. You don't think it has something? I don't know. I only found about like the one that is in this country like a couple of years ago. It's very like not really talked about. It's very yeah, very old-fashioned. If you see the shadow, it's spring, and yeah, that's the one. It could totally be the other way around. Yeah. Where the spring will come. Spring will come again. I'll be so happy when these wings are finished colouring out. This is like, dude, I'm not even using the full size of the thing. Why did no one tell me? Now I'm using the full size of the pencil. Darn it. Probably so much time wasted. No, the Wi-Fi is not happy. I'll tell you what then, I feel like we just officially started doing... Ooh. Only paid attention 16 seconds behind, oh no. We only officially started doing spring, okay. I think, and this is not just because Ellie's lagging, I feel my voice is getting a bit unhappy at me, like stop talking. Although I like talking, but that's, you know, that's that's an old issue in itself. I feel like after I've coloured out these wings, I'm going to do a couple more details on the line art for Sausage. But I think I might call it a day then, because autocorrect is rubbish. What did autocorrect duty is, Emma. How have you been wronged by autocorrect? But I think I'll call it a day there once I've done like the details on his line art. We'll have a look at it. We might like mirror it to see if there's any kind of things that we need to change. And then we'll make it black to see if there's any more things that we can change. But yeah. Snowy spring. Oh, dude, it snowed like all day yesterday, and I woke up to snow on the roofs this morning. So it's like, wow, thank you, April. There we go. What I do need to do is I need to erase the areas where it's clipping over his outfit, because we don't want that. He's got like a couple of golden thing. Spring into doing. Oh. Yeah, yeah. For some, I don't understand why that would do that, but okay. 46 days and 4 hours. Wow. I could not tell you how many days. It's not the kind of thing I've got in the back of my mind. So, let's just merge. Actually, before we do that, I shall make this a thicker lines. Merge it down to 1. And then we're just going to get the sausage reference up again and have another look. So, we want a couple of golden lines. Is the wither sausage? The wither is sausage. That is the one. Is that the orange gel? Orangel? Orangel? Yeah. We're doing... Good guess, my dude. We're doing sausage here in the background. We're also doing Shubble. And we're doing Scott in the foreground. Now, this is very messy. How do you guys just know how many days it is until your birthday? Gosh. And we kind of got the evil people of the server. They kind of said that they want to team up as an evil trio. Don't know if it's going to happen. I'd totally be up for it if it does happen. So yeah. This is some really clean line art. Can I just say that for me? This feels incredibly clean and I'm very happy with myself. I googled the countdown. Okay. I was wondering like, how do you know that just off like that? I'm very happy. It'll probably get a lot messier once we get to the hand, but I'll do that off stream, let's be honest. Okay. Let's do a couple more sausage details. Like around the hood. He's got a golden rim around the hood. I'll do a couple of folds in the hood. Don't know quite how these work. Sort of like that. Set a timer. Okay. Bye-bye, Henry. Hope you have a good evening. We'll be heading out soon as well. Kind of finishing up. You know what? We've got a lot of grubby lines here, though. Considering it's a quite clean line art. Some of these lines are fairly uncool. Messy. He has got like these gauntlet things, but I've elected to ignore them. I need to... Actually, well, I don't need this reference anymore, right. So I'm going to ignore the gauntlet, like I said. Then we've just kind of got lines across here. And down the sides here. That's kind of what I'll do for his coat. I guess. If I get this line right. This line is just being the worst. I can't... It's not working. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's good enough, I guess. There we go. The aha jokes live on here, definitely. We are here for the ahas. We're here for the lahafs. They will live on eternally. Okay, right. Let's see what this looks like if we... Ooh! Oh, dudes! Dudes, Ellie, I think we might finish in the next 2 to 3 minutes. But guys, I'm very happy with that. Oh, the bones look so good, don't they? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Wither black bones. Oh, I can't wait to colour this out, man. I can't wait. I'm having a lot of fun with that one. Now the question is, do I quickly want to do maybe Shubble? I feel like Shubble won't take too long. Welcome back. That's so evil. Yeah. Actually, in hindsight, I feel like Shubble won't take too long. I'll quickly do Shubble as well. Because otherwise we'll have only done sausage. Actually, I need to rename. Sausage. That's not how you write sausage. And Shelby. There we go. I'll do those. I'll do those two. Because also I'm not really sure how I want to do Scott yet. Because the pose is a bit of a weird one. I probably need to clean up the pose. Or maybe do it off stream so that I can think about it more. But we will definitely continue this drawing off stream if we get around to it. I feel like I'll quickly just do Shelby. I feel like that is doable. Especially now that we've kind of gotten into it. I feel like her lines should be quite like light because she's... Oh, we've got a hydrate. I tell you what, guys, I'm really happy that I had an iced coffee because my water bottle probably needs to go in the dishwasher because it tastes a bit iffy at the moment. So I'm glad I haven't had to hydrate from that all evening. But I feel like Shelby's lines should be like not as strong as the others because she's basically a shadow. And I actually did a fairly decent job of her character building. I also decided she's not going to have a pupil. So she's just kind of looking out into the distance. Like that. And then we have eyebrow. Is that a good... Had to do it before you go. Yeah, we're going to be like probably 10 more minutes, I feel like. And then we'll call it a day. But we'll do Shelby's first. This pose might remind you of a certain mumbo jumbo now. If Elfscard and Oranger would be Florin? Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I did have her ear here, but I think I'll just do the hair. Kind of coming over, and then we've got the hood. Although the hood can come back a bit further now that we have the crown. It doesn't have to make sense that it's still on, it's like sat on her head, but you know. It's the mumbo pose, exactly. From our Who Are You Really Last Life animatic. I need to turn down the sketch again. And we need to somehow make it look like this crown is sitting alright. I'll tell you what, guys, drawing crowns is not a fun activity in my opinion. Because I did a lot of them with the Dream SMP characters. It was so weird how many Dream SMP characters had like crowns. You had like Awesome Dude, you had Rambo, you had Technoblade. It's just like, guys, I don't want to draw and also like designing a new crown for each of them because I didn't want them all to have like the same crown design. It was just a bit, why? It would be automatic putting your buttons in place. Yeah, he would be the Copper Golem. He'd be like a Copper Golem origin. And it would be so annoying to do any kind of redstone machines. I'm kind of trying to make her hair mix in with the shadow here. Sort of like that. I find like flowing hair so difficult. Oh, bye-bye, Elimiku. What's one block at a time? Never heard it. Anyone want to fill me in? Press button every 15 minutes or die. The joke snapshot. So basically Green's hunger is like pressing a button. It would be funny if he could not press like one button, same button like twice. Oopsie. It'd be funny if he had to place a new button every time and then press it and then he'd kind of, you know, be fed again. So he'd have buttons everywhere. You can only pick up one block at a time. Oh, joke snapshot, okay. Oh wait, I think I saw something on the Minecraft YouTube account about that. I might have a fiddle around with the hair at some other date, I don't know. I find like flowing hair very difficult. Something like that-ish. I mean, we could totally make it like an effect that it actually does merge into the shadow. Oh, Exuma did a video about it, okay. So. Yeah, I'm not going to do much special on the crown. Because crowns are tricky. We'll see what kind of effects. Oh, was it an April Fool's thing? Oh, okay. I find April Fool's, I miss it not miss it, but like, I'm not that aware that it happened every year. It's just like, okay. Wow, I've been fooled. Thanks, guys. So funny, haha. Have like a simple band there for the thing. We also need maybe a bit of hair coming out of here. Sort of like that. Then we can get rid of this part maybe. Don't want it to tangent on the chin though, so I might actually do that a bit lower. Bye, Henry! Hope you have a good rest of your day. Come on. Sort of like that. And then we'll get rid of whatever it lines over. Sort of like that. Ish. Actually that doesn't look too bad. Let's trust nobody in that day. True. I'll tell you what, instead of adding a bit of hair, I might just like have... Oh, that's the eraser. Kind of have hair just kind of sit like there. I don't know what I'm doing. Sort of like that. That's... no. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'll tell you what. I will draw an ear in the end. Because I'm just going to pretend that all of her hair kind of is on the other side. There we go. And then we'll do the hair again. Now I don't want it to cover the eye too much, so yeah, I'll just have it kind of loop around. Make it a very discreet line, so it doesn't overpower too much. Yeah, her other hair's hidden in the hood. It's kind of basically all coming out on one side. Gosh, I'm so used to drawing guys, I just gave her an Adam's apple. There we go. There There we go. Right, onto the hood. Let's give this a whole bunch of like geometric shapes. Did Gem and Pearl do a full thing? Haven't seen any videos from him. I know someone's pranked Pearl, because I saw it on other people's videos. But maybe she'll just be a bit later. Right, let's just do her hand. And then, like, start putting bandages around it. These aren't going to be, like, too... They're kind of magical bandages, so it doesn't really matter where they go. Sort of like that. Honestly, this hand was also... I didn't really pay that much attention to the hand, if I'm being honest. How I was drawing the hand. So, I don't know. Joe singing in Swedish. That was... I like that. I saw him go to Corrales in Corrales' video. I was like, what is he doing? Yeah, I know! I really wish I understood Swedish so I could see, like, what it sounded like. Like, how good it sounded. Because that would be really cool. I think I'm gonna... I'm not subscribed to Joe, but I think I'm gonna go and look at that. Watch that video, because I think it's a cool one. It sounds like it could be quite a cool one. Yeah, I'm always really... I find it really funny when I hear people who aren't native German speak German. Or like, who don't actually speak it as a language. Because you hear people who don't actually speak English incredibly well. You hear that a lot, or at least I do. Because I live in, I guess, a country where not everyone is perfect at English because it's not a language of the country, if that makes sense. But it's always interesting to hear like people's interpretation of German, different German words. I have no idea what I'm doing here, by the way. But yeah, hearing people speak German is always a cool one. What am I doing? Do the bandages get bigger as they go along? I guess they could do. Probably shouldn't be that. It's too symmetrical. Too symmetrical. Let's figure this out again. Das ist eine große Katastrophe. I find it very interesting because you see a lot about how people like perceive the language if you hear them speak it. Does that make sense? With like the sounds that they make and stuff. There we go. It's kind of a weird shape, but I think it's totally allowed to be a weird shape because she's just shadow. It's gonna be interesting to see what effects we do in the future for this. I'm gonna have a good time playing around with that. German words can be very hard, yet. So basically, what I'm under here, I mean, she'd kind of be... I imagine like there'd be like maybe a belt here and stuff, but I'm not going to do that because she's shadow. Might do the other bit of her cloak, but... That's all that we're doing for... I almost said Gem there. That's all that we're going to do for Shelby. What does it look like without? It's quite a simple one in comparison to the sausage one. I think it works well. Well, she doesn't have a body. She's a shadow, so, you know. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make her dark as well. I will duplicate her just to make it a bit more tangible. I'll do a bit of erasing of this area because it's quite messy. But otherwise, I think that's all we're going to do today. I think that's all we feel like maybe doing today. It looks like Sausage is impaling with his wings. I do wonder if Sausage's wings are too short. But the way we've positioned Shelby is probably going to be alright because she'll be covering the tips of the wings. So that should be fine. And then you've also got Scott in the middle there. So the wings are kind of just like a thing to fill out the middle ground in the background. If that makes sense. Oh no. So I'll kind of figure out like the position, especially Scott's position. He needs to kind of like be more central and further down. Because the center of the image, Sausage is a lot wider than... Yeah, that's exactly what Sausage is doing. His wings are definitely too short. Is that something that I can change now? I don't know. Let me have a very quick fiddle. Yeah, I might as well just lengthen these 3 bits. Yeah, just those 3, because the other rest... What if we do it just a uniform, make it bigger? That would fit it more. Let's make it skinnier though. Sort of like that. And that still fits nicely with everything else. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So, I'm going to start watching Hermitcraft videos after the stream. What I am also going to do... Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to make this a little bit wider. So that the centre is definitely Scott. And not like more of the Sausage. So that kind of works better. We once recropping stuff, yeah. Once again recropping stuff. And then we'll just kind of extend Shelby's cloak out that way, and that is fine. So, let's have a look at it without Scott. This is what we've done today. Have I just gotten rid of... Oh, wait a minute. Just got rid of a part of... Yeah, I've just messed up Sausage's arm here. I should probably check that. That's fine. It's an easy fix. It's something that's hidden anyway. Anyway, so we have Sausage, line art, just not the hand, but I'll do that outside stream. And we have Shelby, the shadow. I think that's quite good. I'm quite happy with that. I still feel like Sausage is taking up a lot of the screen, but he's quite a wide boy. Especially with his skull that he's holding. Yeah, we'll be fine. We can fiddle around with the composition and everyone's positions once we've got their line out down. But otherwise... Oh, one last hydrate before the stream ends. Exactly. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll just get rid of this layout while we're doing the outro. Hope you guys had a good time on the stream. Let's see if there's anyone I know that is live. None of my mates are live, so I'll just leave you to disperse. We've got one more hydrate, and I shall hydrate again. Ooh, I've got some stream latency. Just had the stream lag for me a little bit there. Right. I will wish you all a wonderful evening. I'll let you disperse into the void of the internet. Thank you for spending a little bit of time in this little corner of the internet. Had a wonderful time. I hope you did. I'll see you in the next stream. Adios.